Sure, sir.
Hi Ramya, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you for asking. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Sure, sir. Thank you for giving such a wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Ramya. I was born and brought up in Bangalore. I have completed my schooling and pre-university from Bangalore itself, and I have completed my graduation in computer science engineering from Technological University, that is from Belgaum. That I have secured first class with distinction marks. I'm living in a nuclear family with my father, my mother, my sibling, and myself. And coming to my hobbies, I like reading books such as reading the biography of leaders. Recently, I have read the biography of APJ Abdul Kalam and also like actors such as Dr. Rajkumar. And I like doing pencil sketch also. I do cooking often. And coming to my strengths and weakness, my strengths are I am a good listener and also I am a quick learner. I used to mingle with the people very often, and also like coming to my weakness, yes, I'm the person who will be feeling uncomfortable whenever the task is assigned to me and it is not completed in time. So I'm working towards it to complete the time task in time. So and also like yeah, my short-term goal and long-term goal are like to get the good opportunity about in technically to be implemented in any company that would improve my technical skills. So that is my short-term goal, and my long-term goal is to achieve a lot of things in my life, like to lead happiest and also good life ahead. So, and also coming to my academic project in my graduation, that we were of 4 members. We have done with the project based on like credit card fraud detection using machine learning methods. That we have used a proposed system in our concept that we have used majority voting, a decision tree algorithm. So these were some of the implementations that we have done. We have given nearly 97% of accuracy in our project, that we have generated OTP to the user directly. And also I was being into like internship that I have done in Zone Labs Private Limited. That was during COVID time, and I have completed with the project of sentiment analysis on Twitter data, that we have implemented the machine learning methods again. That we were analyzed with the Twitter data that was given for the movie called KGF 2, that we have analyzed the movie sentiment analysis, that we have implemented with the real-time data with the Java as the implementation code that we have done at the backend, and we have used SQL as the query language, and we have implemented at the front end as that is HTML and CSS as our front end data. So, and these were about my projects. This is about myself. Thanks for giving such a wonderful opportunity again, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So that was a very detailed introduction and it covered so many points, right? So all are good points. You have worked on machine learning, you have worked on sentimental bot. So these are good things. But whenever you are giving the introduction, so go a bit slow, right? It was difficult for me to catch up to that speed, right? To listen and to understand each and everything. So go slow. You have got very good points for introducing yourself. The project thing that you explained about the 4 members, the 97% of accuracy that you have got, the machine learning, artificial intelligence that you have worked on. So these are very good points. So go slow, right? Now coming to the another aspect about those personal details, like who all are there in the family, what kind of family you are from, nuclear family, or those things you can avoid telling in an introduction, right? In introduction, what you should speak is about now you are looking for a software testing job. So if you have done any kind of software testing projects, if you have tested any kind of applications and you have found some defects, or you took some part in the bugathon, right? Those kind of competitions, and you found some defects over there. Even if you didn't found the defects or more number of functional issues, at least you took a part. So those kind of things will be good to add in an introduction. Hobbies, again, when it comes to you were telling something about pencil sketching, right? that you are fond of sketching and all those things. So you can avoid telling those things. What you should give more importance in this particular question is how your life is, or how and why you are looking for a software testing job, right? So indirectly you have to tell why you are made for software testing. So those things you have to speak in an introduction thing. Okay, so this
Yes,
was good. Okay, now what do you know about software testing lifecycle?
yes, sir. Coming to the STLC, it stands for Software Testing Lifecycle. So wherein it is a step-by-step procedure or a standard procedure to test a new software that we can say like STLC is a part of SDLC, we can say that is Software Development Lifecycle. And also Defect Lifecycle is a part of STLC, we can say. And requirements are the inputs given for the STLC process. And in the STLC procedure, we have certain stages. That is, we are coming up with the system study, and we are writing the test plan again. And later, we will, after writing the test plan, we will go to the writing test cases. That to write the test cases, we follow the procedure to write the test cases. That is again system study. Then we identify all the possible scenarios. Then we are going to document the scenarios. Then we are like conducting the brainstorming meeting. We are updating the scenarios, and we try to improve the test scenario coverage. Then it is measured by the test lead again, and later we are going to write the test cases by like grouping the scenarios. Then we prioritize the scenarios. Then we are going to like convert the test cases into test scenarios into test cases by applying the test case design techniques. Then we are writing into the test case template, and then we are sending our test cases for the test case review. Then we are fixing the review comments again that is being given from the reviewers. Then we are sending our test cases once after reviewed. We are sending for approval. Once it is approved, we are storing it in the test case repository that we can say test case management tool or project management tool, for example, Jira, QC, or ALM. So coming to again STLC process, after writing this test cases, we are going to write the like we do something called as write the traceability matrix. Then we are going to execute the test cases. Then after executing, we go for defect tracking. Then later after defect tracking, we generate the test case execution report. Once after all the testing process is being completed, we go for project closure meeting or release retrospective meeting, or we can say it is a post-mortem meeting. So this is about complete STLC. And coming to the system study, so in this stage, like we from the company, that is business analyst from the company, he'll travel to the customer space. He will be collecting all the requirement in the form of CRS, that is customer requirement specification. He'll come back to the company and he's going to convert from CRS to SRS, that is software requirement specification. Then later he'll be delivering all his ideas about the projects to all the team members, that he's going to explain complete business requirement for the entire team. Like development team will be there, project team will be there, like testing team will be there, and also project manager sometimes he'll be available. So in that case, he'll be mentioning all the business scenarios to entire team, and he will ask them to like work on the project. And this complete study of requirement can be called as system study. And coming to the writing test plan, it involves all the we can say it involves something around, it is a document which drives all the future testing activities, wherein it is being prepared by test lead, so that it is being prepared by help of test engineer and also test manager. Here, test lead will be contributing around 60% of writing the test case, and also 20% from the test engineer and 20% from the test manager, so that test manager will be contributing in reviewing the test cases again. And we can see like test engineers, scrum master, then development team, and also like project manager, even customer sometimes they will be involved in reviewing the test cases. And we can say like before starting with any testing activities, we are going to prepare the test plan. So in test plan, again, we have certain attributes, that is objective, scope, test methodology, test approach, assumption, risk, backup plan, roles and responsibilities, then defect tracking, then test automation, entry and the exit criteria, test environment. Then we have
So yeah.
deliverables and skills.
Yeah, so those all things you will tell when someone asks you about test plan, right? What all things you will include in the test plan. Now the question was about software testing life cycle. So which are the phases of software testing life cycle? So you could answer in that manner also, like which are the various phases. So first of all, you have requirement analysis, right? You get some requirements and then you study those requirements. You identify what would be the testing process, right? Identify any potential issues that may impact the testing process. Then you have got test planning, then test case development, right? Then you have test environment setup, test execution, and test closure, right? These are the 6 phases which you have to explain if someone asks you about software testing lifecycle. If someone is asking you in the detail about each and every phase, so as of now in an answer, you just have to give 1 or 2 line items. If someone is asking you in a detail, like what is test planning, what is test plan, which are the items that you should list down in a test plan, then you should come up with those things, right? So to the point, right? So that is there. Okay, now let me share my screen. So I'll give you one website in which you have to come up with a high level test scenarios. How will you test this particular website? Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir, it is getting shared.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so this is a Myntra website, and you have to tell me high level test scenarios. How will you test this particular website?
Okay, sir. Like I need the requirement for the login text field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Is there?
you can see the login thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I can assume the requirement or what, sir?
Yeah, you can assume the requirement. That's a very good question. I was not expecting that to come up from you, but it's a very good question that you asked for the requirement. Yeah, I feel now this, you will definitely have a good career in the software testing. See, don't go for assumptions until unless it is being told. That is a very good thing, right? So wonderful. Yeah. Now assume the normal requirements as there are there in the other login websites, login screens of the normal generic websites, right? Assume those things over here also.
Sure, sir.
Mm.
So high level scenarios that I can check for.
Mm-hmm.
So whether I need to speak about all the functional, all the testing types, or I need to mention only functional testing, integration testing, like that.
So
Any type of
what all things you will test on this particular website? You can tell.
do all the testing, like functional testing I can do, and integration testing again, like login. Then I need to check for homepage.
Yes.
Then I,
So whatever, let's say you are hired in your dream company. Which is your dream company? In which company you would like to work?
as of now, I don't have, sir, but I'm looking
Okay.
for opportunity.
Okay, let's say you get the job in your dream company. Okay, and it's after 15 days of the induction KT sessions given. This is the website that is given to you by your test manager, and they come and request to you that Ramya, you have to perform testing on this particular website in your best manner. No defects should be caught from the client end. So how will you perform testing? What all things you will test? So you have to tell me those high level test scenarios.
Sure, sir.
Hmm.
Since it is a web application that I am seeing, Mintra.com is a web application. So that I can see, like, by to check that in the Mintra application, that I'm going to log into the application, so that I will enter the proper valid mobile number and I click on continue. Then it should proceed to the next page. That is, it should generate me the OTP to my mobile number. Okay, that is one scenario that I am doing integration testing. Okay, I'll check for something called as, there are modules here: men, women, kids, home living, studio. So I'll be checking for all these modules by clicking and checking on that, so that I can check whether that page is displayed. So I'm doing functional testing here. So there is a logo of Mintra. So I'll be checking whether it is according to the requirement or not, because it might be containing difference in the color or shape. Then if there are any spelling mistakes, so I'll be checking, that will be the usability testing that I can do. And I'll be checking for the there is a search text field. that it is showing the even the placeholder that is correct or not according to the requirement that I'll be checking. Then I'll be checking for whether the requirement is consisting of this icon, search icon or not. That one also I'll be checking. Then in the search field only, so if I search for a product or brand or anything, so I can put in the wish list also, and I put in my bag or a cart. So that also I'll be checking whether it is going to particular page. Then I'll be checking for this code, whether it is been given for like particular customer properly or not. Then I'll be checking whether this page is according to the customer requirement or not. Then I'll check for terms and conditions. It will be already done by the web content designers. So that is not my scope of testing, I hope. Still, if that is
Which one?
given
Which
for
one?
me,
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
terms,
Which one you are
terms,
mentioning? Terms of use.
terms of use and privacy policy, these are my not scope of testing, because the main modules that we see in the application, that should be my scope of testing. So in case if that is also assigned to me, then I will be testing for that, sir.
Yes, yes,
Then
that is also assigned to you. You have to test.
yes, sir. I'll check, click and check on that, whether it is displaying all the contents. I'll check if it is if it is according to requirement, then I'll feel free to go to the next module. Then I'll check for this help link. So I need to check for this. These are links or buttons, because links should be consisting of something called thin line. Even that will be the usability defects, I hope.
Mm.
Then okay, once after once after checking all these are according to the requirement, then I'll be checking once I do smoke testing. First of all, I do smoke testing. Till now, I have done complete positive testing. Now I'll be entering to functional testing, like I'll click and check whether the page is displayed or not, like that. Then I'll go for integration. I'll understand each and every module, so that I will understand whether there is a data flow between the modules, so that I will do the integration testing. Then later, I will again combine with the other modules, and I will check whether in feature is working as per expectation or not. So that also I'll be checking. I'll click on search and I'll start searching for a product. And if it is showing such a result page, even that is an integration testing that I will be calling. So if it is not showing, definitely it is called as defect. Then I will try to come up with the creative scenarios, that I will enter my wrong number and I will give to the mobile number text field. Then
So
and
you
then I will check for
mentioned,
it.
yeah, sorry to interrupt. You mentioned about creative scenarios.
Yes, that can be called as ad hoc scenarios.
Yeah, those are negative scenarios.
Yes, sir. Negative scenarios.
Yeah, negative.
So if the requirement says mobile number text field, it should accept 10-digit valid number, then I'll be entering invalid number of the user. So then I'll be checking for it, or else I'll be entering other geo number, or I will be checking if it is not according to the requirement. I'll check up with that. Then I'll try to enter the alphabets. If it is accepting, then I'll be showing that is a defect. And also, if it is accepting even the special characters or combination of alphabets and characters, and characters with numbers, then all the combinations, that is alphabets, numbers, and special characters, that also I'll be checking. And I'll try to notice, I'll try to find more number of defects, because if I find one of the defect, I won't be stopping in like testing the application. So I want to find more number of defects, like being a test engineer, to give the quality software to the customer. So
Mm.
once I check complete this login page, then I'll be having confident with me that I have done my testing properly.
Okay. Any other scenarios that are coming to your mind?
Yes, sir. If I get only login page,
Mm.
then I'll be checking for okay. So before I enter the this what URL, so that I'll be checking whether it is able to load within a given time. So that can be called as reliability testing, or that can be called as like instantly I need to get the page. If not, I won't be feeling user friendly. So that can also be one of the scenario. And
So the time taken by the website to get loaded, right? That will be the performance testing scenario.
Performance testing also can be done.
Yeah. So let's say in how much seconds the website is getting loaded completely. So that will be performance testing,
Yes, sir.
right?
It should be according to the requirement again.
Mm,
If it is taking more time, again I'll be saying that is a defect.
mm,
So later I'll be checking for the size of the application, that if it is having like difference in the customer requirement specification,
mm,
again I'll be saying it's a defect, because it again gets loading, then it makes the users feel awkward, right? So for
mm,
that case,
mm,
I'll be saying that is also one of the defect. And I'll again compare this. This is a Myntra.com, since I can say it is an e-commerce
mm,
website. So I'm
mm,
thinking that I can shop men, women, kids, wear, etc. So that it's a e-commerce application. So I'll be comparing with similar kind of application that is released in the market. Like for example, there is Amazon, there is a Flipkart. So similar kind of features will be available. So that I'll be doing the comparison testing here. And also I'll try to open the same web page in the different browser,
mm,
so that I'll do the compatibility testing again. I'll try to apply the load on this particular text field,
mm.
like I'll be entering for some 10 to 20 times, or more than the customer requirement specification, so
Mm.
that I'll be doing testing or performance testing again. Then if I continuously apply for a particular period of time and I'll check, that can be called as reliability testing. Then I'll check whether this web application, okay, here in web application we cannot do something called as reliability testing and recovery testing, because since it is a web application, uh, that I cannot test for web application for recovery and reliability testing. That
So
can be done only for standalone and client
reliability
server.
you can perform over here, right? How much website is reliable? Let's say you enter n number of valid contact numbers, so it should allow you to continue to the next page.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
But as per my knowledge, like we need to perform reliability and recovery testing only for client server and standalone application. I have okay, sir. I'll take your point.
No worries, no worries. So let this be an open question for the people who are watching this video. Can we perform reliability testing on this particular website? And if yes, then you can mention in the comment section how will you test the reliability of this website. Okay. Mm.
Then I'll be checking for the recovery testing, that whether if I have opened for some like half an hour, then if I went somewhere, like so it should throw some proper error message, or it should automatically get closed.
Mm.
So it should not interrupt me, like my personal things to other users. It should not be visible. So in that case, proper web security should be done, like penetration testing should be done. So like this, I start doing all types of testing on this web application.
Okay, okay, great. So one more scenario you could add over here is for now we have entered +91 we can see. Yeah. What if you
Yes,
want to enter for international mobile numbers? Is it allowing you or not?
yes, sir. Actually, I saw that. So there was no drop down, so I thought it is a requirement, and I
Oh,
just
wow. Yeah,
test
yeah.
it.
No, no, good observation. No, being a fresher, your answers are very good. It does not look like you haven't got any experience. Okay. Second thing is this Mintra 300. Did you cover this coupon code? If you apply this
Yes.
coupon code, you covered this thing. Okay. Then another thing, if you open this particular website on mobile, how it has been displayed? Are you able to see all the text? Are you able to see UI, UX properly? So those things you can uh, validate. You can also verify by opening this website on another browsers like Edge, Firefox, and you can verify if the website has been loaded properly and UI UX is not making an issue over there, right? Then what if you enter less numbers, less than 10 numbers, right? Then are you getting any user-friendly message, right? What if you enter numbers more than 10 characters? What if you enter alphanumeric? What if you enter special characters? So this is all negative testing, right? Then you can also perform concurrent testing. Like you can, with the help of other 50 or 60 people together, you try to sign up or you together you try to log in, right? So those things you can cover up over here. Okay, so this was good. Oh. Okay. Pankaja, can you please wait for 5 to 10 minutes? I'll give you a call, Pankaja.
Yeah, sure, sir. I'll wait.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Mm, okay. So, Ramya, can you give me an example of a defect with high severity and low priority?
I with low, yes, sir. Okay, let me take application of Telegram. There is a new group button is there. So that okay, I will be adding the group members into the group, right? So, but when I start adding for 50th time, it is getting added. But 51st time, it is not getting added. So that time I can say like if more time I'm getting added, but the requirement says it should be limited to only 20 times. But again I'm trying to upload like trying to upload load on that for a 51st time, so we can say it is a high severity with a low priority.
Okay, so you are applying load to that particular Telegram application for the first time.
That is new group application or new group module, so
Mm,
nobody will be clicking on that for 50 times continuously, so that
mm.
the requirement is it can be recovered for 20 times, but I am clicking for more than 50 times, so it is like a low priority, we can say.
Okay, okay. Now let me share my screen. Yeah. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is a scenario and you have to tell me the test cases. So your application is there that is developed for England country. Okay. And clients wants to release their application in Europe. So they want the app to be developed in Spanish, German, French, all these languages, right? Functionality remains the same. Will you write a separate test case for each language? And if yes, how many times will you execute the test cases?
Um, okay. So I think I have to do the globalization testing, sir, because I need to check for the internationalization testing, because that application is developed for different languages or not. So once the application is already developed for England language, then now customer is asking for Europe language, and also they want in Spanish, German, French. So if I have developed for England language, that is enough, so that I don't be writing any test cases for remaining languages, because I'll take the help of this content developers or like language experts, so that I'll go to my property file, and I'm going to change the I'll take their help, and I will give the what for a particular language, for I'll be checking for a proper prefix is given. So if prefix is given, so I'll be making sure that while testing, my proper language is displayed properly. Since I'm a tester, I won't be knowing all the languages for the first, but I need to test for all the languages since I'm a tester. So for that case, I'll be taking the help of language experts. Then I'll go to my property file, and I'll give the prefix or suffix based on whether it is like different languages or not, and I'll check, sir.
Right, right. No, that's a wonderful answer. So this is called internationalization. You need not execute separate test cases for each language. Yeah, rather discuss with developers and other team members on how they are planning to implement the change in the code. They will be doing the modifications in the property configuration file only, as you were giving the answer. Then test the conversion only once if it is being converted, right? England, for example, English to Spanish. If it is working for one language, it should work for all, right? So that's how you would be taking care of this particular thing. Okay, Ramya, now can you tell me something about what is inheritance?
Inheritance, that is Java. I have
Mm-hmm.
not gone through.
Oh,
Since I know.
mhm. So Ramya, see, we are done with the interview. Your manual testing skills, your concepts are very clear. You know, if I would have been taking interview in some company and you would have been the candidate, I would have simply selected you without, you know, marking you for the second round, making you give the second round. Yeah, right. Your manual testing skills are so thorough, and your communication skills are also good. You have got good listening skills also. You are able to understand the question, right? So why you haven't still prepared for test automation or Java thing? Are you not confident about whether you would be able to learn those things or not, or it's just that you haven't got time for those things?
No, sir. Actually, I'm taking course for sdet course in QSpiders now. So, and just now I have completed with SQL and manual. So
Hmm.
I'm looking for an opportunity because it is taking a lot of time to get prepared for automation. So
Hmm.
later I can get updated, sir. So now I'm
Okay.
going for one.
So you are looking for an opportunity, but by the time you get an opportunity, why don't you prepare for automation also?
So there is a financial problem in my home, so I need to give support for them also. So
Mhm.
I'm looking for a opportunities.
So don't worry about financial thing. Those things will be coming up in the life, but keep these things in the priority. See, if you learn automation, if you learn Selenium with Java, definitely you will get a good job with a good package. Then automatically your financial issues will be resolved, right? So
Yes, sir.
learn test automation, learn Java, any one of the language, Java, Python, whichever you are comfortable with, right? And then you can get the job with your in your dream company. Your concepts are very clear, and for a moment even I was confused whether you are a fresher or you are an experienced person, right? The confidence, the level of confidence is also very good, right? So don't worry about anything. Work hard, I mean study hard, and prepare for the interviews in the best time. Definitely the calls will start coming up in the IT industry. You will definitely get a job very soon, right?
Thank you, sir. I'm trying. I'm applying, sir. Now
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
looking for.
Okay. Okay, Ramya. So it was nice talking to you and wish you all the best for your career.
It was very nice speaking to you, sir. Again, thank you for your valuable inputs. I'll try to grow with your inputs, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, sir.
Thank you so much. And if you have any other people who are looking for this kind of mock interviews, so please suggest them this channel name. We are conducting mock interviews free of cost. We don't charge anything. So it would be good if you can share our channel name in your network,
Yes, sir. I'm doing, sir.
right? Yeah.
It
Thank
was
you so
very great
much.
seeing all your videos, sir. So I came here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.